In this video, we're going to discuss properly categorizing each of the pieces that you upload to discoveredartist.com in terms of applying a proper medium, material, style, and theme to each of your pieces. And we're also going to talk about writing descriptions for each of the pieces that you upload. While Van's work is wonderful, his descriptions are not, and we're going to discuss that a little more in depth. But let's kick things off with talking about classifying your work. So, when you upload a new piece of artwork to discoveredartist.com under the Add New Artwork, you're going to be walked through 3 individual pages. And what we're going to do in Van's case, because he already has the piece loaded, is we're just going to look at these 3 pages like this. The first page is basic info. This is where you're going to apply what type of work it is, whether it's an original, limited edition, the title, the description, its width, height, its price, shipping, and so on. Just a quick note here, you'll notice that we never want you to put the inches sign or symbol or the word inches. Just simply enter in the number. This is a 26-inch wide piece. The same goes for price. On the second page of the upload process is where you're going to be able to upload additional images for each piece. In this case, what Van has done is done a detail shot of his woman's open mouth. This gives buyers a much more kind of up close and personal look at the artwork or the photograph, and we highly recommend using these. You can upload up to 8 images per piece of artwork. Okay, now search criteria, because this is the one we really want to address. A lot of artists miss this page. Here you're going to apply your medium, style, material, shape, theme, primary, and secondary colors. And in this case, this is a giclée. It's on a canvas rolled, and we do have all kinds of options here for you to select from. Now, these lists that you select from are up for discussion. A lot of artists want more added, some think there's too many, and we are working on resolving this. But for now, I think we have a pretty well-rounded list of attributes for you to select from. Theme is also very important, to properly try to put your pieces in the proper theme category. In this case, Van has selected expression for this particular piece. And then, of course, primary and secondary. And then whenever you're finished, you'll hit save, and that will save any of your changes. Now, on to the descriptions for pieces. A lot of artists, and Van has done this, he says, "What now? All canvases come with a signed certificate of authenticity." This is a fine description. What it lacks is something very critical. And what I tell artists is to imagine that you have a buyer standing in the same room with you, perhaps at the gallery, and they ask you simply, "Describe this piece to me. What was your inspiration for the piece? Can you tell me a little more about it?" And if we use that as the primary foundation for completing our descriptions, we'll see here that all canvases come with a signed certificate of authenticity does not really describe what motivated and inspired Van to create this piece. So be sure to write great descriptions for not only for your buyer's perspective. Buyers like to read what they're about ready to purchase, but also for our own internal keyword search. If I put in the word signed here, and I'm just using an example because we see that the word signed is in Van's description, and we click on wall art and we search or find, well, we're going to get a lot of things that have the word signed in them. Unfortunately, there's 51 pages, so this wasn't a great example. But our internal search engine is that literal. It will locate, and let me see if I can't find the word signed in here. There it is right there, signed. It's extremely literal. So this is one example of how the search works and why it's critical to write very well written descriptions. In addition, all of these descriptions go out to Google as well as all the major search engines. So I hope this was helpful. Remember, categorize your pieces and write terrific descriptions for each piece that you upload. If you want to discuss this further, please do not hesitate to contact us.